McKeown, I'm the Food Director of Mind Food. I'm here today with Sue Hoare. We're in Ranfurly at her beautiful farm. So Sue, what are we going to cook?
We are going to cook today Elmer's mutton beef stew, and today we are going to use beef. At Silver Fern have lamb and venison. You can use any of their cuts.
This is a conveniently diced, so we could use this one.
We could quite easily, but I've just chosen the beef. It's our own. So now, do we want to start and do this?
Yeah, now tell me what to do. What can I do to help out?
I've actually, to make it easy, have just put all the things in a dish so we can mix them all together. Yep. I today, because I have a large amount of people that I feed, have doubled the recipe and to the one that will be in the magazine. Okay. Now you just pop the beef in there.
All this beef?
You can do that.
So how much beef is this? How much does the recipe need?
It's £3. Okay. And then while I'm cutting up the onion, do you want to put those ingredients, which is
some flour?
The flour. There's 2 dessert spoons. No, pop it in the jug and we'll mix it all up together.
2 dessert spoons.
Just put it all in, I think. There's the dessert spoon.
Sorry.
That's all right.
2 dessert spoons, level?
Put 4.
4.
Because we've doubled it.
We're doubling. I must remember. 1, 2, 3. And you leave the, you've got the onions?
I've got the onion. I'm just going to do that. And 2 dessert spoons of curry.
2 dessert spoons of curry. Oh, it smells good. Okay, so I'm mixing that together.
And then on top of that, you're going to put 2 dessert spoonfuls of sugar.
Oh, okay. 2, is that doubled? No, 4.
4.
4 for us.
Good job, you read the recipe.
Yeah. So this is a very old recipe book. How long have you been writing recipes in this one?
For 41 years. Also, can you mix with that 2 tablespoons of relish, and hence...
this homemade relish?
This is homemade relish. When I first made the recipe, I'd made homemade relish and I didn't have any chilies, so I used bought chilies out of the jar.
Yeah.
And it was a lot hotter than what it is at the moment. So I now add a teaspoon of chilli as well.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just heats it up, and it's very good on a winter's day.
A teaspoon of chilli.
And I'm going to put
that. Okay. And the raisins for
raisins, that they can just go in. There's half a cup. That's half a cup. Okay. Now we'll put in a cup of water, just make it into a paste.
So you're dicing those apples with the skin on?
I do. Just gives it a different flavour. And sometimes I think we take the skin off too many things.
Yeah, it's good to have the skin on.
And then you just mix it through, and that's about it.
How good does that look?
How simple is it?
Yeah, it's very easy.
It's amazing.
So quick and easy.
Mix all that through.
So that will be natural caramelisation from the meat and the sugar and
just the whole lot. And the men seem to enjoy it, which is probably in my case the best thing that can happen. We'll have some salt.
Oh, perfect. So I'll let you do that because you know how much it needs.
I'd probably just put it. There we are.
And that will just bring all the flavours out.
It does. And that's it. All done.
That's fantastic. So how long will this cook for?
Slowly, probably 3 or 4 hours if you want to. And it's meant to feed, that should feed between 8 and 12 people, but the way our men eat it's probably a lot less.
Now even before this is cooked, it smells absolutely delicious. So what else could we substitute the beef with?
You can substitute it for Silver Fern Farms diced venison or venison diced, or any of their lamb products you can. Fantastic. It's just that it cooks really well and slowly. Often people don't think to use venison that way because people think that it should be quick and easy, but their venison diced is beautiful.
Beautiful.
If I was serving it, the beauty of that is you can either serve it with rice.
Yep.
If you're doing it like seasonal, you can do potatoes if you like them mashed, or you could do potato, kumara, pumpkin all mashed up together as in a mash and serve it with green beans or whatever you like, and away you go.
Put this lid
Just
on
we'll
here.
pop the lid on there, and then it can go into the oven, and just cook it slowly, probably for 2 to 3 hours. And often with a stew, it's better if it's cooked one day and perhaps cooked an hour or so the next day.
So I think you've done some cheating already, haven't you?
I did some cheating today. I actually made one this morning so that this one was ready to go into the oven. I've probably been watching too many programs on TV. So I
You're a
thought,
master.
so this
What
was
is
the
it?
one we had this morning, and it's done in the small crock pot pot camp oven that goes out,
Yeah.
and it just sits in front of the coal range while it's out there.
Oh,
So if you'd
and
like to
this
try
looks
that, and it's heated
delicious.
up,
Looks so soft and tender.
and I hope it is. All right.
It's beautiful. I can taste the caramelisation,
Caramelisation.
the apples and the salted
And
raisins.
the raisins.
It's beautiful.
As I say, with children
It
like
is-
mine, they don't like raisins. But
It is
otherwise,
so
it's fine.
sweet. The meat is so juicy. It is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I
And
think we've got to thank Alma.
Alma Elliott, who is from our dog trials, her husband was the patron and the life member, and gave us the recipe, and for that we'll always be grateful.
Thank
And
you.
it's used.
Beautiful.
So I hope people enjoy it as well.
So that's it for us today. We're going to get this in the oven and cook it for your dinner, and it's absolutely a beautiful recipe. Thank you so much for having us over today.
Well, thank you for coming and sharing it.
Thank you.
Okay.